What's up, everybody? I got a pretty special video coming for you guys today. It's going to be a day in the life of me, QB at Florida, who decided it'd be a good idea to do that and also be an engineer. So, yeah, show you guys what happens for me on a typical day. Alright, so here we go. In-season Wednesday with Florida football. As you see from the last little snippet, the day starts pretty early because I have lift at 6 a.m. So that usually means 5:15 wake up call. I'm definitely a morning person, so 6 a.m. isn't too much of a big deal for me. Plus, it also means I get to get a little nap in before walkthroughs, which start at 8:15. It's definitely a little cold that day, so wasn't really a fan of that. Although we were in the indoor, which is kind of nice, so really whatever temperature is outside doesn't matter too much. But um, meant for some cold bike rides that day, that's for sure. So the Wednesday walkthrough is usually done around like 9, um, and they'll give us breakfast. So after walkthroughs are done, I'll bring it back home and then eat breakfast, and then first class we would start at 9:40 on Wednesdays. Wednesdays are definitely my busiest day. Well, Mondays and Wednesdays for sure, but because I have 4 classes that day. So first one at 9:40, then 10:40, then 12:50 after that. So I got a little break in there in the middle of the day. But thankfully on Wednesday, or this Wednesday at least, I didn't have FEA. It was just at 12:50. So that was kind of nice, and it meant I got to leave early to go to the stadium for lunch and to get ready for practice. My last class for the day is at like 1:55, so I always have to skip that one and then watch the recording after I get home. Here's what was on the menu for lunch that day. After lunch, I'll start to get ready for practice, getting taped and dressed and all that. But before we actually head on the field, we got meetings first at 2:30, and those are just to go over installations for offense, and then we'll watch film from yesterday's practice as well as game film on the team we're playing that week. And then after those are done, we'll make the walk over to the practice fields. Rocking that deuce deuce this week. Shout out P Ryan. uh, Most of this year, I've actually been playing scout team safety for the offense, just due to numbers, injuries, and COVID and all that. So, as a guy who runs like a 4.9 40 on a good day, you can imagine that's been pretty demoralizing. Nah, it's all jokes though. Practice gets done around like 6. So it's always a good feeling when we get to that point because you're more or less done for the day. We'll get dinner after practice, so I'll grab dinner from the same spot I grabbed lunch, hop on the bike, and then ride back home. After I get home and then eat dinner, I'll usually kind of chill for a little bit, and then it's back to homework, studying, and finishing up lectures, and that usually goes pretty much until the time I go to sleep, depending on the day. Some days are less busy than others, uh, and I'll usually cut it off around like 10:30, just make sure I get enough sleep. And yeah, that's pretty much typical day in the life of me. So hope you guys enjoyed it.